Hi everybody, over 40 Princess. Um, I want to talk to you about internet and negativity, and haters and things like that. Um, I don't like it when I go into somebody's video who I admire and I see things like hate this, bad job, you suck, things like that. I mean, it's a personal attack against somebody that's worked really hard, but that's not the only reason. And excuse me for lip bombing, but this is an end of the day video. I need to think about dinner now. YouTube's owned by Google. Google and Yahoo are notorious for turning over IP addresses in a heartbeat. IP address is the way they track who you are and where you are. Now, if you're in another country than the United States, it's not as big a deal. Because I don't know if this is happening in other places. I assume it's happening in other places in the Western world. China is so bogged down in censorship that I don't think they can make those kinds of comments, and that bothers me, but I can't fix the world. But I can put out a warning to people, and it's one that people should heed. Once you put it on the internet, and I've been on the internet since 1993, long before it was the World Wide Web, when we dialed up to bulletin board systems with our dumb terminals and our very slow modems. If you knew the bit rate on that, you would laugh your full heads off. I met my husband in a chat room on a Ann Arbor, Michigan bulletin board system. And so I've been around a while. And I've made some big mistakes. I've really put stuff out there. I've put my faith system out there, which is not wise. I really think that you should keep your faith system to yourself unless you're willing to take whatever comes along with displaying your faith system. Because I've lost out on a job because somebody looked me up. And that's not legal to discriminate you because of your faith. I have put a lot of personal information about myself and my family. Finding me is a darn easy job. But you know, stalker's going to find you, and they're going to find you. When you put out hate, and an employer looks you up in Google and starts really mucking around, it won't take them very long to associate your names on YouTube, Facebook, other social sites with you. And if they start, and especially if you're like looking to go into customer service or a job where you interact with other human beings, and they start seeing your comments about you suck, your video sucks, I hate you, you're a horrible BI you know what, you're an ASS hat. You don't think about it when you're 15 years old. But when you're 28 and your dream job's in front of you, and it's between you and one other person, and they Google you, and they find it out, I don't care if it do it when you're 15. They're not going to hire you if the other person has kinds of things to say. Now, of course, you're entitled to your opinion. In the United States, this is a free country. We're entitled to say what we want. And I've said some pretty harsh things in my lifetime. I've had my soapboxes. But I'm careful to choose my soapboxes. And I'm very quiet on some topics that I have very strong opinions on that aren't popular. If I don't like a video, then I just turn the video off. I don't make a negative comment. if I think that the video is really good and there's some things they could improve or they ask for an improvement, lady, let's do it. Gorgeous lips, just a little too hair of a much eyeshadow. And I put it in the kindest way I possibly could, and then I crossed my fingers and hoped I wouldn't offend her because she was really smart and beautiful and does a great job. And she wrote me back, you know, you're right. It was a relief. It's not just a legacy. It's when you have children, which you may not have yet, and you need a job.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, buddy. To feed them. You don't want something coming up about the crap you spewed on YouTube. And again, if you don't think they can find it, if you don't think they're smart enough to associate it with it, I tell you what, YouTube will turn your name over at the mention of the word subpoena. They track all the IP addresses. I've got an internet stalker who goes around saying horrible things about me because they found out that I'm no saint. And I'm not. And that I've made mistakes in my life. And they go around pointing those out various places. And they made threats. It wasn't that hard to call the FBI and have them get her off my butt. If they haven't yet, they're going to take care of it. When you threaten to hurt my family, that's when it stops becoming funny. And no one should take it. Free speech is a beautiful thing. To be able to stand on a soapbox and share your opinion with the world is a blessing and a gift and so precious. And yet, tempering your beliefs with tolerance of others, even if you vastly disagree, is going to take you a lot further than shutting out people with "you suck" and nothing to help improve them. Just your way of shouting out that, hey, I'm here and I can tell you you suck because I can. Again, if you don't think that's going to affect you down the road, you're wrong. Very wrong. Because once it's out on the internet, it's there forever. It will outlive you. It will outlast you. And do you really want your grandkids finding out the kind of person you are on the inside? Because there really isn't such thing as anonymous on the internet anymore. Anonymity is gone. I miss it in some ways. Reality sucks sometimes. And this is our reality. What you put out there comes back to you. Always.